Right now at 5, President Trump imposing tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. The impact on the U.S. economy down to what you buy at the store.
NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kathy Vara. President Trump just signed an executive order placing tariffs on countries that are not only our neighbors, but the largest exporters to the U.S. The move is raising the risk of a trade war and threatening to drive up prices on everything from cars to avocados. NBC4's Tracy Leong is live in Pasadena with how people are reacting to the news. Tracy.
Yeah, well, as you can understand, Kathy, consumers are not happy, especially when it comes to having to pay more for everyday items. And as you mentioned, these tariffs that are spiking the prices, we will most likely be paying more for those everyday items. You mentioned avocados, oranges, car parts. A lot of these items we rely on are imported. President Trump signed this executive order today on our country's top 3 trading partners, China, Mexico, and Canada. The president posted on X just a couple hours ago that he's implemented the 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada, 10% for Canadian energy, and a 10% additional tariff on China. President Trump stating this was done through the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. He recently said this will not impact the price of food. However, an economist I spoke to said that is unavoidable because mostly all our foods are imported.
We're definitely already seeing a lot of increase on milk. We're seeing an increase on eggs here locally, but externally, we're going to see a lot of goods increase, right? We see a lot of imports from China. Almost 100% of the products that are imported are from China, but alongside with that, we have a lot of goods that are made over in Mexico. Mexico does produce a lot of auto parts. When it comes to other assets as well as like fruits, avocados.
The White House has not said when the tariffs will start to be collected, but the economists I spoke to say we could start to see prices go up in the next 2 weeks. Reporting live in Pasadena, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you. Also here at 5, a police pursuit that ended in a deadly shooting on the Newport Beach Pier. Newport Beach police say officers were trying to arrest a murder suspect. NBC4's Amber Frias is live in Newport with the details. Amber.
Hey, Kathy, the investigation continues out here, and as you can see, the pier is still closed at this time. Now, the shooting happened at 7 this morning, and video from an eyewitness shows there were several people on the pier when it all happened. Now, let's go to that video right now. In that video, you will see a silver SUV driving to the end of the pier with multiple Santa Ana police cars close behind him. As this is happening, at least a dozen people are seen watching from the pier. Once the SUV reaches the edge, multiple gunshots are heard. Santa Ana police say the man who was driving the SUV died at the scene. Now, the man was being pursued by Santa Ana police after Menifee police alerted them that he was suspected of shooting and killing a 38-year-old woman earlier this morning. Menifee PD identified the man as 45-year-old Jose Velasquez. Santa Ana police found Velasquez in his car a few hours after they were alerted, which led to a pursuit. Velasquez eventually led officers to Newport Beach and onto the pier where police shot and killed him. Now,